Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're gonna start a new game. You can just sit there. It's fine. Nothing is required of you. All right, so this is a smaller world with short history. So it went up to 150 as far as the history. Or no, 125. I'm sorry, 125. So um, it's got medium sites and civilizations. It's got very high beasts, very high savagery, and minerals everywhere. That's how I normally do it. Well, or I do a small world, or this is a smaller world, so it's a little smaller than a smaller world. All right, so we got three biomes here. The first one we have the jungles of poetry. This is the most prolific of the biomes, as you can see here. We got see 9, 10, 10 of the 10 of the areas are this biome. The jungles of poetry, a temperate broadleaf forest, warm, heavily forested, thick, untamed wilds. There's a stream. Man, I wish it was. I would rather it be a what do you call it? Brain, come on, work, brain. Um, a, a, um, brook, because they're fordable. But I'll take what I can get. There's an aquifer. That's unfortunate. It's not actually bad because, as we can see here, I'll go to the imprisoned point. So that's the jungles of poetry. The imprisoned point does not have an aquifer, so I can get down over there. So that's a way around it. Untamed wild again, thick vegetation, but that's just pretty much for grazing for the animals. It's not like I'm going to get veggies. All right, and right here, the temperate shrubland, the tenubrous plains. It's woodland, moderate vegetations, untamed wild. It's got everything: sand, shallow clay, deep soil, aquifer, shallow metals, deep metals, fluxstone layer. I gotta say, Um, I'm a little concerned for the what do you call it? That the clay. Actually, well, here, let's check how high up it is. Okay, I'm less concerned because that's a 7 there. Yeah. I just don't want it to be in the aquifer. It's probably, yeah, since it's high up, I think I'll probably get plenty. But you know what? I might actually want to do this. All right, so that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So what do I lose? 9, 10. That's 6, 7, 8. I lose 2. How do I only lose 2? Um, okay, yeah. Because I gain one. Okay. Yeah, I may want to do that because I think I want a little bit more mountain. And yeah, then I only have 2 of those, but that's fine. I got clay here too, and it's high up enough. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so not that the clay is important. I'll probably have coalinite. See, that's the thing. That's why I want more mountain. And I'm going to have plenty of trees, so I'm fine with trees. You know, 8 heavily forested and 2 forested. That's a lot of trees. Jungles of poetry, aquifer, dip soil, shallow clay, deep soil. All right, so as we can see, we have all the trading partners: dwarves, elves, goblins, humans. You always have dwarves. The incinerated constructs. That's our group. We're pretty big, so I should get lots of migrants. Very nice, as I went over ad nauseum. Ooh, it drops off over here. So it's a little random. So right in the center, we're kind of at the highest peak because it drops off. Well, I don't know about this because it's a stream, but then it's got the forest there. And actually, it's kind of cool because then the stream's actually at least on just one side. So that's kind of another advantage. It's just not cutting me in half. I like that, allegedly. Okay. E, embark. Is there anything else to look at? It's all untamed wilds. Okay, E. Yes, I know. The aquifer's not going to be that big of a deal because it's... Oh, that's right. I wanted to do the breakdown. That's not that big of a deal. I wanted to see where the aquifer was and wasn't, but that's fine. That's where I go on just one, one by one, and I pan over. But that's not the end of the world. Okay. I'm just going to stare at these guys for half a minute. All right, yes, I'm recording. And see what they like. Oh, 82. Bronze. Likes bronze, huh? Crystal glass. Cages, crystal glass. I may go with this group. I may go with something else. I will not keep you in suspense because this is going to happen instantaneously. But I'll be right back. Alrighty. I think I like it. I think I do. I I do. I like it. All right. I'm gonna go dwarf by dwarf. A tour. Um. Yeah. Potter. Look at that. 67.15. It's like wow. So I was like, I can't pass it up. I gotta have a Potter. Especially since I'll probably have Colonite and there's clay anyway. So that's all Itur does. Zuglar, weaponsmith. Pure weaponsmith. Zuglar, look at this. Likes bronze. And that's what we're going to be working with. So cool. I'm going to try and do the drop this time. It's just more sensible, but getting everything underground. So I'm going to keep my topside stuff limited. That's the plan. All right, so Nish. Nish is the carpenter, woodcutter, and one. I put one in Dodger, and I maxed out carpenter, proficient carpenter, skilled woodcutter. I think Dodger helps. I don't know. Dish is right here. Likes Adler. I mean, it's not the greatest. Likes apple trees, so whatever. And if anything comes by, maybe Nish will get killed or get lucky. I don't know. It's just not the. I wish somebody else would take Nish's place, but we got Nish. She wanted to come with, so you know, she was part of the group, right? Ineth is the cook and the broker. For broker, I like to do persuader, negotiator, appraiser, conversationalist, and comedian. I like judge of intent, but it's not necessary. Ineth is right here. So we got broker at 74.887. We got appraiser at 79.46. It's pretty huge. So all around pretty good stats. Cook, 41.58. That's not terrible. So that's Ineth. Adib. Adib, it's a little interesting. I got a military dwarf, and I put one in furnace operator. That's a little slower to skill up. So there's one in furnace operator, animal trainer, caretaker, hammerman, shield user, armor user, dodger, discipline leader teacher. So Udib is right here. Yeah, I was even thinking of putting one in organizer and then having him be a manager because actually pretty good stats all around. I mean, there's even better ones, but you know, why not? I'd probably have somebody on the second wave be the bookkeeper because I think manager militia commander. It's a nice combination because it's kind of they're both sort of leadership skills. Let's see the personality. Feels discouraged. That's not good. Slow to anger, often nervous. Can handle stress. Okay, that's good. Greedy streak. Occasionally likes to brawl. Okay. Sometimes cruel. Okay, well that's our militia commander. It is what it is. All right. So Mebel is the mechanic and the doctor. For doctor, I put wound dresser, diagnostician, suturer, and then I go off the beaten path and I put conversationalist comedian. I just do that. That's just what I do. Mebel is right over here. Mebel. So pretty good, actually best for the mechanic. So 68.96 and doesn't like any stupid traction benches. Hate it when they like traction benches and floodgates. You know. Mechanisms, that's rare. But actually pretty good doctor stats. So cool. Cool. All right, so that's Mebel. And then Obak. Obak is my Mason building designer. Obak is not the best. I was actually considering for like a hunter, but in fact, it kind of makes sense since we're in Untamed Wilds. But I'll just let the next group, and we should be all right. We'll have dogs to bite things, and we'll get down. And worst case, I could send Udib out there with something. Who knows? So yeah, Obak actually would make a pretty good doctor too. But Not the best for Mason, but not terrible. 48.65, so it's middling. Architect's pretty good, 70.30. It's actually this like the second or third worst of the group, but there's a group that's really good with architecture. But that's what our OBOC does. That's fine. That's okay. We're all good. Probably will work the forges with Unibit first, since I have. I don't always have a potter in addition to glassmaker weaponsmith. I usually have glassmaker weaponsmith, but usually a potter. Come in. Thank you, thank you. Yep, thanks. Okay. And now we'll go over to stuff. First, we'll start with animals. I got 5 dogs, 3 female, 2 male. So this is, they're all going to be war dogs at first. Eventually, I'll make some males hunting dogs with the next crew. But until then, in fact, I might have thrown a couple of war dogs to my militia commander. That, that makes sense. All right, turkey hens. Well, I also got cats for pest control, rodents, insects, and stuff like that. Getting their food. 4 birds. Turkey hens are the best. I got 4 of those. I got a hen, a goose, and a blue peahen. I like variety. Turkey hens are the best for meat and egg production. Although they do produce eggs all the while, they only produce meat just once. They're just a one-time use. And then that's it. And then they don't produce any more eggs. But they also produce leather. They're pretty good. 6 points of goodness, those turkey hens. Over here we got Iron Anvil. Don't leave Mountain Home without it. All right, I got trail mix. I got 6 bags. It's a little bit of an exploit. I don't need the seeds, and if they eat them, I don't care. I don't cook them, but I'm not going to do farming right away. I will eventually, but I'll rely mostly on foraging, plant gathering. Got 44 booze, 11 of each. I got 7 olivine. It's magma safe. Not that that's a concern here, but it's green, so it's cool. If you Google it, it looks nice. You can give you time to do that. Okay, time's up. All right. I got candlenut logs. We happen to have them. My guy likes Adler, but we don't have access to that. We don't have access to Adler. I could have checked aluminum. I usually don't do that, but sometimes I do. So candlenut wood, it's just lighter. It doesn't matter what you get. I usually get willow because willow, normal wood is has a weight value of 600. Oak, for instance, has a value of 700, and they're all around there. Like Adler is actually a little lighter. I think it's 510, I believe. Or no, I think maybe that's... Or no, 490. I think Highwood's 500. I don't know. Candlenut is 140. It's the second lightest. The lightest is called Featherwood. It's 100. Never mind. All right, so bituminous coal. So I'm going to take this olivine. I'm going to chop it up into blocks. You get 4 blocks per olivine boulder, so that's 28. I'll take one of those boulders, make it into a wood furnace, take one of these candlelight logs, and turn it into charcoal. That's why I brought one of them. The other 2 is for potential buckets for the beast of burden. I might have 2 cows, so I have access to make 2 buckets. I moved the mic, sorry, there might have been a little bit of a noise. And then I'll have charcoal with one of them, buckets with 2. And I'll take another block, make it into a smelter, and smelt this bituminous coal. Each one of these gets you 9 coke, which is a fuel source. It's basically interchangeable with charcoal. So I think of it as a net gain of 8 because you use 1 to burn the next one. So that's a lot. So it's 8 times 68, whatever that is. What's the answer? I'm not going to do the math. But malachite is the ore of copper. Each one of these you smelt, you get 4 copper. And that's a value of 2. Logs, olivine, for that matter, has a value of 1. Stone and wood. Copper has a value of 2. It's a military metal, so I can make picks, bolts, track components. I can make mechanisms. I can make all this different stuff out of it, and that's cool. Cassiterite is the ore of tin. If you smelt this, you get 4 tin. Anything the ore of, you get 4. There's 2 exceptions. There's tetrahedrite and galena. You still get 4. Like tetrahedrite is the ore of copper, so you get 4 copper. Galena is the ore of lead, you get 4 lead. But tetrahedrite, you get 20%. Jumping ahead, but you get 20% silver. So that means you get 4 potential chances of a silver bar. It's 20%. So you could get 4, but you have to hit a 20% each time. Galena it's the ore. You get 50% silver, so you get 50% chances of silver bar. That's what that's about. But now getting back to casterite, tin. Well, why do you get tin? It's a value of 2, and it's not a military metal. Well, I take a casterite ore and a malachite ore, and I smelt them together. You save 1 fuel because you're smelting them with just the same fuel source, and you get the alloy of them as if you smelted all the bars together. So you get 8 bronze, and my guy likes bronze. So it's a better military metal, so I'll make better stuff. The value is 5, so it's 2.5 times the value of either, you know, copper, or tin, or lead for that matter. And not as much as silver. Silver is 10. So yeah, so I'll get a lot of that. So 15, yeah, I get 15 times 8. So that's going to be a lot. So about 120. So colonite, each one of these colonite boulders here is good for porcelain for my potter. And so that's going to be 57. Well, I'm going to actually make 1 brick. That's the plan anyway. Sometimes I don't follow the plan. But yeah, 56 probably pots or something like that. Sand, each one of these sands will become a glass something or another. I have a glass blower. This is also considered an exploit. Some people actually just bring sand just to dump it out, and then they'll they'll have the bags for free. Every sand, for 1 point for sand, you get a free 10-point bag. So it's like you get 11 points for 1 point. So it's 1,900 free points worth of bags. That's a little exploity. I do a couple. For instance, a couple things like, for instance, these seeds here each get their own bag. I think. I don't think they put them in the same bag. But so that's 10 points each there. The reason why I do 11 instead of 10 is it's 5 per barrel. So if I had 10 wine, it would be 2 barrels of wine. If I have 11 wine, that's 3 barrels of wine. 2 full ones and 1 which just has 1 unit in it. So it's a little, I get an extra barrel. Speaking of extra barrels, these milks each, are not going to be combined all together. So you will have, 1 hump camel milk in 1 barrel and 2 hump camel milk in the other barrel. Come on, talk me. All right, so I don't really, but like the sand, I mean, the primary reason I get it is not for the extra barrels. It's nice, but I can turn off permissions for the kitchen, so we won't cook milk. So my cook will know, it's like, not to touch the milk, because it's more valuable when it's later turned into cheese. And it sells for more. The dwarves are happier when they eat it, because would you rather have a biscuit made with milk or a biscuit made with cheese? Biscuit made with cheese. That would be my guess. All right. So now I'm going to ask the dwarves, what is your group name? And I hope they don't come up with something stupid. Sometimes they do. Hey, let's see. The rag of oil. The rag of see, that's kind of dumb. I don't. Yeah. No, the rag of oil is not. No, it doesn't inspire me. Let's try again, guys. No, that's not. I don't like that either. It's a little wordy. No. The virginal trades? No. The joyous paper. Okay, fine. The way I do it is that I try and consider, it's like, that's their thing, so I don't want to reject too much. But they want to be the joyous paper? Fine, you can be the... I don't love it, but that's fine. Fort name. Do a good job. Rocktalon? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Idkidet is the name. Rocktalon. Okay, Rocktalon. Symbol. The spread papers. Yeah, spread is a dangerous word, but with papers, I guess it's kind of innocent. Spread papers, it's fine. I can live with it. Shape. A mountain. Object. Anvil. 1. Object. Yeah, creature. Yeah, I like my alpaca. Creature. Yeah, winged demon. Okay. Okay. No. All right. Okay. The spread of papers is an image of 7 dwarves, a mountain, an anvil, Pix, an alpaca, 2,147,483,647 winged demons. The 7 dwarves are raising the anvil. The anvil is burning. The 7 dwarves are screaming. The Pix are engraving the mountain. The alpaca is devouring the 2,147,484,647 winged demons. The 2,447,483,647 winged demons are weeping. The anvil is laughing. The mountain looks confused. All right, so that's a symbol that we'll make, statues of. It is a representation of who we are as a group and what we represent. And from years to come, we hope that there is a tradition where people throughout their lifetime will visit them and, count the winged demons, before they die of old age. Okay. So, yeah, it's pretty impressive to get all that in there. The dwarves are amazing. Embark.
Welcome to our new home.
Oh, thank you. All right, Sasquatches might be hungry, and they might be in the area. We're not going to feed them, though. I mean, we're not, uh, they're not known to be hospitable. Rocktalon. Id kidet. It's okay, whatever. All right, now we're going to take a look. All right, yeah, actually, I wanted it where I had forest in the middle because I want to kind of capture that. I want to wall around the forest and, All right, cool. Oh, nice. It's flatter than I thought it was going to be. Nice. Nice. Um, yeah. And I should be able to go in. What's this? Allanite. I believe it's magma safe, and it's a white stone. Rhyolite. We got cinnabar, silt. That's just only good for farming. This is morin, I believe. Yeah. Cobalite. I know my stones. This is microcline. This is some gem bullshit. It's not bullshit, but tetrahedrite, of course. Galena, probably. Oh, native silver, even better. Granite? Yeah, granite. Some gem. Copper. Cassiterite. Oh, cassiterite. All right, cool. What else is going on here? Oh, hematite. That's the ore of iron. We got sand. More cobalite. I like cobalite. It's a pretty color. We just see sand and whatever that stuff is. Dirt. Basically dirt. Okay. Oh, gold. There's gold in them hills. I embarked with minerals everywhere, so that's commonplace. All right. Cassiterite, not bad. More microcline. More rhyolite. More cinnabar. Oh, I think I looked at this level. Okay, I might have looked at this one too. Yeah, yellow sand. The color doesn't matter. Oh, this is clay loam. Yeah. More gold. Tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite. Sometimes it's magnetite. I don't think there's a difference in the pixel, but sometimes I just kind of instinctively know what they are. It's weird. Native copper. Oh, there we go. More cinnabar. More cobalt. I think cobalt's pretty. I like it for its color. Tetrahedrite. Let's see. Galena. Oh, is it? Is it? Yeah, rock crystal. Later that can be used to make crystal glass. Oh, look at this. Huh. I think I'm going to jump on that, actually. Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to get a loom and try and collect that before the rain. Native gold. Native gold. That'll be kind of a crazy first move. Hematite, more hematite. Now here's the tippy top of the mountain. Rock crystal, gold, nice, galena. Galena are better. Sometimes it could be platinum, some type of silver, horn, or native silver, or it could even be aluminum. Aluminum is the most valuable. If you don't know why, you should know your history. Aluminum processing is actually easy now. Oh, there's more. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go after the silk. What the hell's around? Uh-oh. We might be okay. We might not be, but we might be. But we might not be. But we might be. Okay, there's an alligator. That's not good. There's going to be dangerous. Probably don't even need to tell you that. You probably know that about alligators. But if you didn't, now you know. Don't go near alligators if you're out in the wild. It's not good. I want to do the bird's eye view. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't tell us much because this is all the forest biome, so there's not much here. It doesn't go any lower. And I've pretty much looked at this, but you can see the forest where it comes in. And so these two down here are that one biome where we get the trees, woodland trees instead of heavily forested or not forested, as we can see the mountain does not have much going on. All right. So that's the thing. Yeah, so, trying to think how to do my fortress. I may want to get, yeah, I may actually at first want to keep away from this and maybe pop out on the other side. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's just that, going over the stream makes me vulnerable to water creatures like alligators, for instance. Alright, well, this is episode 0. Actually, yeah, I will. I'm going to prospect, and then prospect all. What prospect does is like all those things I was looking at, and all the trees, for instance. Like if I click on this tree here, this is apple tree. Oh, Mike woodcutter likes apple trees, likes cutting them down. So cool, whatever. So this is essentially just a spreadsheet. It's the grand total of everything. If I were to go through and count, so this isn't really that much of a cheat. It's just sort of a. I mean, I guess you could consider it a cheat because, unless you went through and manually counted it all, how would you know? But it's not like I have a record keeper yet, so that's a thing in this game. All right, so yeah, this kind of just shows what I see so far. We're on level 39, but we can see down to 38. For instance, the water's on 38 because it's one level below. We don't know where magma is, so it just says minus whatever. Just we know it's in the bowels of the earth, so it has no idea. And all right, so we see gold, we see copper, tetrahedrite, galena, hematite, silver, cassiterite. That's actually everything I saw. Saw crystal rock. That's the only thing I look for in gems. The rest is nice, but hey, I got minerals everywhere, so I will have a lot of things. Allanite, I like allanite. Microcline, I guess it has a bad rap, I think. Well, people actually, that's the least favorite color. It's like a light cayenne. There was a Reddit poll, and that's like their least favorite. Whatever. I guess it's mine too, but I don't have strong feelings about it. Cobalite is the light blue, so I like that one. Cinnabar is the bright red, and yeah, the rest is not really worth commenting on as far as I'm concerned. I got some rope reeds. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff. Rope reeds. Yeah, there's a lot of rope reeds. Yeah, so we're gonna have a large variety. This is good. This is good. Willow, we got a lot of willow. That's nice. That does not suck. Um, oh yeah, there's no aquifer here. I was thinking there was. Oh wait, no, there is. I think. Prospect all. All right, so this is a cheat. This is a grand total of everything we can see and everything we can't. So this is like, if you want to role play it, we saw a Dwarven Seer and gave us a whole list of where it all is, or we have a dwarf sense and we could tell the stone like in a superhero level or whatever. I don't know. So water goes down to 96. Huh. Magma comes up to 85. Oh, it's yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, we're at 139. We don't have to dig deep for magma. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck. Sorry, I'm saying fuck a lot, but fuck yeah. All right. So this actually shows the full range, 36. Like we wouldn't be able to see 36, but yellow sand goes down to 36. Okay. Um. Yeah, and I'm planning on doing the drop. I don't know how far I'll be able to drop here. Uh, I'll be able to find out, actually. Oh, geez, 136. So that's about probably as far as I'm able to drop. That's okay. And then I'll probably build the fortress in here. Just that's the only place I'll be able to go down. Um, oh, no. It was not one. Okay, let's soldier on. Okay. So, yeah, marble, my favorite flux. I got plenty of it. I mean, you generally do. We got obsidian, so that's good. Especially since we got it's kind of like a volcano, but not an open volcano. It's just, what's a little closer to it. It's halfway in between not having a volcano and a volcano. All right, so I got marble, which is cool. I got obsidian, which is nice. Marble has a value of 2, so it's twice as valuable as most any other stone. Obsidian has a value of 3, so 3 times as valuable. Obsidian is volcanic glass. It's really cool. You should try it sometime. It's delicious. All right, so tetrahedrite, I explained. Native gold is gold. Galena, I explained, is lead with 50% silver. Copper, this is copper with 20% silver, that being tetrahedrite. Hematite is iron. I have a lot of it. Copper is copper. Sphalerite is zinc. So now the thing about sphalerite, similar to the cassiterite, is that you take a sphalerite and, like native copper or malachite or even tetrahedra for that, copper ore, and you smelt them together, you get the alloy brass, which is not a military metal, but it has a value of 7, so it's very nice, and you can make nice things. Native silver is silver, and the only difference between, like, say, native silver and horn silver, or say, native copper and malachite, is that if you just put permissions on to make furniture out of it, certain dwarves might like it, so it could make sense to put it in a noble room, that sort of thing. Cassiterite is what I have with me. That's the ore of tin that makes me bronze, adamantium. Oh, that's a good number. I like it to be at least 1,000. It's almost 6 grand. It's good. I fucking like this, and it's not too deep. 79. That's good. Malachite is copper, of course. Garnite is nickel. It only has a value of 2, but garnite and nickel, for that matter, both of them are magma safe, so I can use them with magma. It might be relevant here. Probably not, though, probably because there's a lot of stones that are more. Silver is silver. Platinum is platinum. Very nice. I got aluminum, too, which is nice. I got both. I don't have a lot of either. I mean, these numbers could be really high considering I had embarked with minerals everywhere, but that's fine. I'll take it. I'll find some here and there. That'll be good, and I'll import some in. Bismuthinite is what helps to make bismuth bronze. Who fucking cares? I do make some, but, it's whatever. My guy actually likes bronze, so it's actually to a detriment. It has a value of, I think it has a value of 6, so it's like slightly more valuable, but whatever. If they like business bronze, it's more. Okay, so crystal rock, I like it to be at least $1,000 because it means I'll find it more often. The higher this is, the more I'll find it. Not like I need to find all of it. But crystal glass, and if you take something called pearl ash, there's a whole process. You can actually look on the Dwarf wiki to how to make pearl ash. You gotta make ash in a wood furnace, and then you have to take it to an ashery and make potash, and then take it to a kiln and make pearl ash. I guess I told you. That's kind of it in a nutshell. But and then you have to mix it with the crystal glass, and you get crystal glass, or crystal rock crystal rather. All right, other veins. All right, so oh shit, there's no fucking colonite. I got fucked. All right, this sucks. No colonite. No. Yeah, normally with a mountain, I can usually get bituminous coal and lignite and colonite, and I don't have that. I don't have that. I mean, I do have access to. It's not that bad because I do have access to what do you call it? A volcano, and I have clay, not fire clay, but I have clay. Yeah. So I can make stoneware. Stoneware, um, unlike no, earthenware. I can make earthenware. Unlike stoneware or porcelain, which I'll be making porcelain at first, or for instance, green glass or any type of metal or rock. It's earthenware is not porous, so I'm going to have to glaze it before it's useful as a pot. Not ideal. Not ideal. All right, so that's kind of a waste. Had I known that, I would not have made him a potter. I really wouldn't have. So I may switch directions and take him in another one. He'll be a potter at first, though. But yeah, long term, I think I'm gonna switch him out for something else. Oh, sea lions. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. He's good at that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have him do something wonky, like clother. I mean, it's something further down the line. But yeah, I'd like to take advantage of one of these 60 set. He hates a creature. Whatever. Keep it to yourself. It's her. Um, yeah, alright. So, that is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But it's the end of me thinking this is the best embark location ever. It's still really good. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, actually, it's a little trick where you could figure out where is the caverns. So you look at the highest number of the underground, so 110, and trees 111. So 111 could very well be the very bottom of the topmost layer of the first level of caverns. It means if we go down to like around 120, we're running a risk of hitting them. So we got about 20 room, well, a little less, 18 room before we have to worry. If I go 10 above, I usually think I'm okay, although I think I breached them before, but typically you won't. Like if I go down to 121, or 122 rather, I think I'll be okay. Let's see, 22. Looks like the bottom. Sometimes you can tell where the second and third are. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, not really, because 85 and 111. Yeah. I don't know. It's not important. All right, but still, I think this is an exciting thing. It's an exciting time of our lives, and I think that you've done great progress in becoming the person you are. Please continue that work. Work on yourself. Always remember that someone loves you, even if it's not me. It could be me, but it's probably not me. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, it would probably be better if I convinced you that I love you, but I don't know who you are. Maybe you're a bad person. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say, you are probably one of the greatest people that ever lived. But it's up to you to prove that. So go out there, do your charity work, help people, be a part of the community, and make a difference. And I'll see you on the other side, or I won't. Who knows? Maybe I'm not that great. Thanks, bye.